All right, Shalom. I want to start off by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushua, Bahashim, Rakakwadash, and double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, and grace and peace to you elect around the four winds, believing and pushing this truth in all sincerity. May the blessing of election be upon your houses. This is your fellow servant, Rokoya from the GMS Orlando camp, coming at you again with another impromptu lesson. All right, the title of this lesson is Keep in Mind That We're at War. All right, and I fired up this live stream earlier, but I got a call in the middle of the live stream, which broke it up. So, it's the spirit. We back at it again. Keep in mind that we're at war. And Lord, when this is edifying and exhorting unto you, elect Akim and Akwaf out there, I just have a couple of precepts I want to bring out. Lord, when this is edifying. All right, once again. But the mindset is to keep at mind that we're still at war. And with that mindset at the forefront, it should help to keep you on point, spiritually, mentally. All right, because in any war, all right, you want to stay spiritually on point. All right, you want to stay spiritually keen in a sense. All right, don't get lackadaisical. All right, especially in the times that we're living in now. All right, now is no time to be lackadaisical through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. We're facing great enemies, man. We're facing battles that, quite frankly, a lot of the times we can't even perceive, man. I was meditating on this lesson while I was at the plantation, and there's battles, man. And we spoke about this on Saturday. There's battles that we fight on a daily basis that we don't even know about. We don't even know. We don't even know about some of the battles that the Lord is fighting for us on a daily basis. And we don't even know some of the battles that are being waged right before our eyes on a daily basis. And the Lord protects us from it all. And it's important for us to always keep in mind that we still at war, man. Ain't no time to relax. It ain't no time to be lackadaisical. It's time to be on point through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Every Israelite I know is a perfectionist. Hey, Shalom, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Kakodash, Brakatha, Shalom, bro. Every Israelite I know is a perfectionist. A perfectionist that they craft, whatever it is, whether it be sports, whether it be, whatever they into. Every Israelite is a perfectionist. And when it comes to this truth, we should be perfectionists, man. We're striving for spiritual perfection, mental perfection through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. We don't use the crutch that we just human. Oh, we gonna mess up. We make mistakes. For the world, that's a crutch. The world uses that as a crutch to keep fucking up, to keep messing up, and to just accept failure. But for us at the hopefully elect, we're not going to use that as a crutch. We don't use the fact that we just human or we going to mess up as a crutch. We use that as a propellant to propel us further into spiritual and mental perfection, man. Lord willing. This is Job 38:3. It says, gird up now thy loins like a man, for I will demand of thee and answer thou me. And the Lord is requiring us to gird up our loins, man. We got to fight more battles. Hey, Elder Apostle Ricard mentioned in a recent live camp, he said, the Elder Apostle Tahar, he used to say all the time, ain't no time to be depressed. You ain't got time to be depressed. You got work to do. Hey, that's facts, man. Jake don't got time to be depressed. We don't got time to be tired. It's still work to do, man. The work still got to be done. Neglect still got to be sealed, man. The word still has to be preached. We don't got time for any outside, so we don't got time to be occupied in the world. We don't got time to be occupied and chasing the bag. We don't got time to be occupied in different matters outside of the work of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Because this work, all right, is going to help us win the war, Lord willing. Because right now, the battles are being won. The Lord is winning every single battle. The Lord won the battle against Christianity. The Lord won the battle against Islam, Muslims, whatever you want to fucking call them. The Lord won the battle against atheists. The Lord won the battle against the scientists and these different wise men of this world. All right. And when it comes to the war that's getting ready to be waged on our souls, the Lord's going to win that as well. Because the elect are going to get the victory, man. The elect are going to get the victory through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai. The elect are going to get the victory, man. And as it stands, the elect are going to be those who have it in mind and keep in mind that we're at war. All right? It's still a war being waged on our soul. The war ain't stopped. The shit ain't stopped, man. We don't got time to rest. The rest is going to come in the kingdom, man. You know, the Lord give us our little spurts of rest here and there, but in a whole, as a whole, we don't have time to rest, man. We don't. Things are coming down the pipeline, man. The infrastructure for the MOTB is being set up, man. The world as we know it is getting ready to change. It's getting ready to change. It's like the brother Nahal in the camp says all the time, man. One day we're going to wake up and shit just going to be different. And we seeing that, man. We seeing how the Lord is working in the minds of these different kings to turn against the whore, America, Babylon the Great, man, which is prophecy, man. The Lord said that these nations would turn against America. And eventually, as they continue to turn against her, eventually war will be waged. And we seeing that on the forefront. We're seeing it. We seeing Revelation 13 play out. We seeing how the Lord said that it will be in the latter days in order to buy and sell. This devil will implement his mark, his charagma, man, his mark. Like that, like the are going into the Hebrew servant, man. We see that. We see it. So it's like when we see these things and we know the Lord is saying in the latter days these things will happen, we seeing it. That should let us know what? That the war as a whole is getting ready to be waged. Because pursuing to Revelation 12 and 12, the devil is getting ready to come down with great wrath because he knows he has but a short time. Just as we can see, hey, check this out, right? Just as sure as we can see this devil's kingdom falling, he can see it too. He's not oblivious. He not ignorant to the fact that his kingdom is falling. He know it. Because we telling his ass. We telling him straight to his face, your kingdom is through. And he sees it. So pretty soon he's going to come down with that great wrath, man. And the war is going to be waged. Right now we fighting battles. Right now we in little skirmishes. But eventually the war is going to be waged against our soul. All right, and that's going to issue in the hour of temptation and the day of Jacob's trouble. You know, in the which we're going to have our minds fully girded through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. But this is Ephesians 6. In verse 10, it says, finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. And that's a lesson that we learn every day. We spoke about it on Saturday, right? You know, understanding that the Lord is all powerful is our comfort. You know, be strong in the Lord's power. Be confident in Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai's power. We don't have power on ourselves. We can't. This enemy is too great for us. Just like Goliath was too great for King David before the Lord intervened. This enemy is too great for us. Esau is our Goliath. Whether you want to like it, believe it or not. Esau is our Goliath. He got all the accolades of war. He looked the best. He got the best army. He got the best military. He got the best reinforcements, seems like. But when the Lord intervenes for his elect, that's when we're going to get this nigga's head. Just like King David got Goliath. And he going to be taken down by a smooth stone. Which is Yahweh shot, man. Hey. This is Ephesians 6 and verse 10. It says, finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. Put on the whole armor of the Heavenly Father, that you may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. You know, and the wiles of the devil is becoming trickier and trickier. You know, this devil's getting more and more crafty as the days go by, man. You know, that's why it's important for us to put on this armor. All right, because as we are entering into this war, you know, as we're fighting these battles, it's important that we have our armament on, man. Just like any battle. You ain't gonna go into the battle butt bookie naked. You're gonna go into the battle with the armor on, man. You know? And when you put on armor, it's not something that you can just put on and you just comfortable with. No, you gotta exercise in the armor. You gotta move it around a little bit. Get acquainted with the armor. And that's what this grace period is for us to get acquainted in the armor of Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai. It says, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. All right, which lets you know that we fighting battles on fronts that we don't even perceive. You know, we fighting battles that we can't even much see. Yet the armor of the Lord is protecting us. Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of the Heavenly Father, that you may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all to stand, stand therefore having your loins girt about with truth, and having on the breastplate of righteousness, and your feet shod with the preparation of peace. Above all, take the shield of faith, wherewith ye shall be able to quench the fiery darts of the wicked, and take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of the Heavenly Father. All right, and the Lord has given us impenetrable armor. All right, the Lord has given us the perfect armor. All right, it says, above all, taking the shield of faith. All right, when you go into a shield is a weapon or a tool of offense and defense. You can use the shield to parry, to defend, and you can use the shield to attack. It says, above all, take the shield of faith. Faith is able to slay any demon, any enemy. It's able to defend against any attack. It says, and take the helmet of salvation, which is a mindset of victory, all right, a mindset of prosperity through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All right, like it says in 2 Maccabees, the 15th chapter. All right. And it says the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of Heavenly Father. And pursuing the, Hebrews, the 4th chapter. All right, the 12th verse, the word is a double-edged sword. All right, cutting the soul asunder, man. Okay, so we have the Lord has given us the tools to not only fight the battle, but to win the war. You know? But keep in mind that this is a war. All right, while Jake out here playing, the devil was preparing. While Jake out here playing spades, dominoes, skip bowl, Esau out here preparing, perfecting his blessing. And for us that are hopefully elect, this is the time for us to perfect our blessing, the trump card, which is faith. Keep in mind, man, this is a war. This is a war. And every man has his own office. Whether you a nurse, whether you infantry, whether you cook, whether you general, every man has his office to play in this war. But with that being said, that's all I have for tonight. Lord, witness is edifying unto you elect. Man, keep in mind we're at war. Decisions, Akim. Decisions. Discernment. These things are important, in the times that we're coming into. Our decisions are holding more and more weight. Our actions are holding more and more weight. All right, the war is getting heavier. It's getting more serious. All right, with that comes a greater responsibility. Okay, keep in mind that we're at war. All right, if this was an actual war, all right, keep in mind, ask yourself, would your decisions affect the turn of the battle? A lot of times, Akim don't perceive what we're in and what we're part of to be a war. They're just moving about. No, man, be a spiritual perfectionist, man. Move with grace. Move through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai. Ask the Lord for discernment. Speaking to myself first and foremost, of course, man. Ask the Lord for discernment. Ask the Lord to help you walk more and more through the spirit. Because we at war, man. This ain't a hangout. This ain't lackadaisical. This ain't lightweight. What we're a part of is life and death. Lives are at stake. This is bigger than yourself. This is bigger than me. This is about the nation of Israel, and more importantly, the Lord. This is about the Lord's glory. The Lord being magnified in the earth. Keep in mind, man, we at war. Move accordingly. Think accordingly. Come up on a level, man. Like our elders and apostles constantly tell us, man. Come up on a level. Because it's getting ready to get more serious. It's getting ready to get more serious than what it is now. More responsibility is going to be on brothers. And it's going to be dumped on brothers. And in that time, we're going to have that faith to understand that it's the Lord's will. And we have to continue to move. But hey, Shalom. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Rakakwadash, and double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, and grace and peace to you elect around the four winds, believing and pushing this truth in all sincerity. May the blessing of election be upon your houses. Shalom. Stay up.